Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have products from Paul Rubens, and they contacted me and asked if I wanted to review some of their products, and I was very happy when I got this box, but I haven't opened it yet. They sent me a watercolor set, and this is, I think, a 24 set. Yeah, Paul Rubens 24 color. Haven't opened it yet. They sent me block of watercolor paper, which is, I really like blocks. I've learned you don't have to tape the stuff down, and it's the perfect size. And a 50 color pastel set, so I cannot wait to open this. I haven't even looked at it online or anything. Okay, I wanted to start with the watercolor palette because this thing feels heavy. Good things always come in heavy packages. Oh, the box is nice and sturdy. Ooh, look at this, a pink chamois. These are great for cleaning your glasses, by the way. Oh, how beautiful. They get an A+ for packaging. This is really nice. Wow, okay, so it's a big chamois. And these are important because it's either this or my pants, wiping the brush off on. So, thank you. Okay, now I get to see what's inside. It is really, it's a heavy duty one. Okay, we have 4 trays. Oh, a lot of books. Okay, so they have the swatch sheet done. Very nice. Beautiful colors. Look at that. Looks more like more than 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. So this is probably for their larger set. Okay, water. Oh, this is helpful. But it's not in English. Oh well. Let's see. It's got the numbers. Oh, very pretty. Look. So the pans have the color info. I could put the stickers on the water tray, which is good, which is nice. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna set that up and do a little bit of swatching with it. Just give me a few moments for that. This is what I wanted to dive into. Look at how nice this is. I give them A+ on their packaging. Very nice. The box does not feel cheap at all. It's a nice thick cardboard. Oh, I guess this is some of their other sets. And, oh, they have some technique information on here. Okay, and it is written in English. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. And I'm going to swatch these out. It is in English. I love oil pastels. I like them better than chalk pastels. Oh, I can't wait to touch these. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to go swatch them out, and we'll be right back. I'm going to talk about the pastels in another video just because of the time. and I want to concentrate on one thing over the next. So I swatched out, as you see, I swatched out the colors. Now I'm going to talk about the paper first. When I was doing the swatches, I didn't really like the way the paper was absorbing the water. You saw me in hyperlapse. When I was doing it on the paper, I felt like it wasn't soaking into the paper. And that's kind of common with this type of cold press paper. It's not cotton. I normally like a cotton paper, and that's my personal taste. But does that mean that this paper is bad? I wanted to be completely fair, and in addition to the swatches, I tested it out doing a full sheet, and I felt that it performed much, much better on a larger surface. Now this and here, I would have gotten much smoother, but I kept banging the brush into the video equipment. If I didn't have everything in front of me, hanging over me, then it would have been perfect. I really like the way it dried. Really, the way it dried didn't have any difference between pure cotton and this cold press. It did give me a little bit more working time because it took a lot longer for it to dry. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're used to a cotton paper, this may not be the paper for you. But this doesn't mean that this is not a good paper. I mean, I'm certainly gonna paint in it. So I was happy with that. And I wanted to make sure it was just me. And I used a really good cotton paper. And this is Winsor & Newton. This is my usual paper. And it performed very nicely. I slapped it on really quick. I didn't go for smoothness. I wanted to just see how it dried. And I'm pretty happy. Of course, I could get my gradients a little bit smoother if I gave it more time, but I was very happy. Now let's talk about the colors. The colors are very vibrant. I will give them that. They are beautiful colors. The only problem that I had, and it may be major to you, but it's minor to me, a lot of their hues look too similar. And I double checked them, and I just felt that with all the colors in the world that you have to choose from, choosing 24, and you guys know I've curated in the past for Starjoy. And with all the colors that I know that are available in China, to come up with 4 blues that was so similar in look, I think they could have done a little better job in the curation. But that said, blue is a very popular color. I didn't particularly think that it made much of a difference in which blue I was choosing in my sky. As I said, I could have done a better job myself in doing a gradient, but I used all the colors, and there really wasn't much of a huge difference. Now, I did love some of these colors. I thought, now they have the names on these, but it's so small. Yellow green, okay, that's a pure one. Pain gray, I like that. There was one, I do like the earthen tones. I did find this set to be very earthen. I like that. It's not as cartoon colory, if that's how to describe it. I think it had more serious art colors than it would be for children. So I would recommend this set more to an adult than a child. And I think an adult will be quite happy with this. I think that if you are a beginner and you don't have massive amounts of paints, that this is a nice set. And the only negative was that blue. I loved this color. I don't know why I keep turning it upside down. Their violet. Madder red is very pretty. I don't have this color. This scarlet, which has a nice little blue hue in it, which is very important with watercolors. Whether you have a warm undertone or a cool undertone, it makes a big difference in the way your colors turn out muddy. It's more important in watercolors than it is with pencils, because with watercolors, the chemicals of the colors blend, where in the pencils, we're kind of smushing it together, and you can actually, it works. In general, I would say combining this palette, which I think they went above and beyond as far as the packaging. This thing is, for a watercolor, this is heavy. This is nicely made. It's got a lot of room in it. Now, if you've ever looked at the prices of a good palette, let me tell you something. Just to buy an empty palette, it's $20 to $30. That's pretty darn good. To have this quality of product. I don't even know how much it costs. Let me see. Okay, it's $39, and there's a 20% off coupon in it. So that's pretty nice, considering this tin sells for about probably $20 at least. An empty 24 palette watercolor tin. And it's set up on the bottom too. So you've got all of these on the inside as well. So this is a nice palette. And I want to thank the company, of course, for sending this to me to be tested. I would recommend these. I definitely would. It's going to make a nice gift. You will not go wrong giving this as a gift to anybody. So that I will demo a background for you guys with the pastels. It's just too much in one video. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.